Good morning, everybody. And a shout out to Heidi Mello, my business partner. I wanted to talk to you about something called psychic clairs, and there's different levels of them. And I've decided that later on, Heidi and I are going to do a joint video explaining them all. Well, one of the clairs I have is I can I call it time traveling. It's like I can be here, and all of a sudden the spirit will take me somewhere else. It's like I leave my body. It's not scary. It doesn't hurt. It's not a big deal. But sometimes I just don't control it. So here goes. This morning I was sitting on the side of my bed, putting on my socks and shoes like I do every morning, going in my head, going through all the chores I have to do today and what my plans were for the day. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm standing at the end of a driveway between two buildings. The building on my left is red brick and it has sandstone around the roof, like a wall. And up in the upper left corner, there's a window, one window. And I see a door with a mail slot and a glass with a privacy glass. So I know that inside that building, if you open that door, it's going to do right up a set of steps, and the window's going to be at the top. On this side of me, there is a yellow glazed brick building with 4 windows. And one of the windows is on the bottom in the back, is open, and those sheer curtains kind of blowing out the window. And then if I look straight ahead of me, I walk down the driveway, and then it kind of widens out. And as I walk down the driveway, I walk towards this beautiful mural. It's beautiful. It has trees, it has birds painted on it, has like a path that kind of meanders, like you could walk right into the mural. It's beautiful. So I'm just standing there and taking it all in. I know it's a warm day because I can feel the heat from the asphalt underneath my shoes. And I could sense someone standing about 5 feet behind me. And I can't believe how beautiful this mural is. It's beautiful. There's trees. There's like a little house painted. It's beautiful, and it's very clean. It's like the driveway had just been swept, and I'm standing there. I'm just enjoying the mural, and I'm thinking to myself, why am I here? And all of a sudden, I see from the cracks. I see on the mural from the bottom, from the foundation, there's such cracks start coming up. Just a couple on the side, and then they get bigger, and then in the middle they could be a big one that widens up. And I was just like, what are you trying to tell me? And then I sensed the person or thing that was behind me walk up next to me. And then I feel him put his arm around me and I could feel his hand. And he was very, very skinny. From what I never looked. I haven't looked yet. But from what I could tell, he was very, very skinny and you could feel his bones. Excuse me. And I feel his like hand grab my shoulder. And we're both watching these cracks grow from the foundation up. And he just kind of turns and he talks in my ear. And I haven't looked yet because I'm just mesmerized by this scene in front of me. And he says, "Buckle up, Buttercup." And all of a sudden, it's clear to me what our lives are like right now, what our norm is, what we're used to. It's good, it's good. But then the cracks start coming from the foundation, and all of a sudden, I kind of get nervous. And then I realize what this gentleman is trying to tell me, that what we know and what is our norm right now, things are gonna start changing. There's gonna start being cracks in our foundation. The world's gonna change, and it's gonna be changing right before our eyes, and we might not even notice it at first. Hence the big crack in the middle getting larger. And then I turned and I looked, and it's not a gentleman standing next to me. It's like a 6-foot skeleton. Very nice voice, very calm voice, but deep voice. I'm not afraid at all. He's wearing a fedora, and he just says, "I'm hunger," and then that's it. And then I'm sitting on the edge of my bed putting my shoes on, and I just thought, wow. I had a totally different video plan for today, but I figured I had to put this out here because I just kind of wanted to warn people from what I understand. It is scary, but it's nothing that's going to come all at once. Nothing that's going to be like an explosion or anything like that. It's just, I think as American people, as the U.S., we're going to be shaken to our foundation if we're not careful in the next couple months before the first of the year. And I just think we got to be prepared. We got to get ourselves ready for this to know that there's big changes coming. And I don't know the significance of the fedora, but he wanted me to notice the fedora. So I don't mean to scare anybody out there. And I just want people to know that maybe you need to be prepared for a little rough ride until after the first of the year. So please don't get scared. Just be preventive. And I hope everybody has a blessed day and takes care of themselves and takes care of their loved ones. And thank you for listening and sharing this with me.